I feel very blessed, really, that I've had a lovely family and I've got wonderful friends. In fact, one friend who's coming to stay with me next week, we started high school together in 1939 in Coffs Harbour. So I've got friendships going back years and years. I go with a friend to the opera. I go to the Sydney Theatre Company plays. In fact, I've just finished filling all my bookings for next year. Somebody said to me, "You're optimistic." And I said, "I'm a realistic optimist." My husband said to me after we married that Judy, his daughter, said, "Daddy, why don't you marry Marjorie?" And he said, "I had no let out, I had to do it." The first time we started noticing something, we thought it was just funny. He'd drop things, drop a tray with afternoon tea things, or he'd slip. And we didn't take any notice of it, just thinking he was being clumsy. We were on holidays together, and when he came back from holidays, he found he'd lost the feeling in his hands. I called his doctor because he fell in the middle of the night in the bathroom, and we went to the specialist. I found the specialist may have been very competent, but not very friendly, not much empathy. And he said multiple sclerosis. It was in the 1960s. You heard about cancer, you heard about TB, you heard about Parkinson's, but you didn't hear about multiple sclerosis. And it was only when I was faced with coping with that diagnosis that I learned more about it. We were talking about the future, and we knew he didn't have very long to live, really. His condition was deteriorating. And there was a famine on in Africa at the moment. And I said, "Look, when you die, I'll go as a social worker to Africa." And he said, "Don't go to Africa. Find a good man and marry him." He was really so caring about how I was. I decided to leave a gift in my will to Multiple Sclerosis Limited because I thoroughly approve of the work they are doing and the help they are giving to sufferers of this condition. I can't say I had to face it completely alone because I had a lot of support, but I feel that the work that Multiple Sclerosis Limited does will ensure that nobody else will have to face multiple sclerosis alone. We're all in this together.